What is going on? Shango Ray here. I thought I'd come on real fast, for some good old fashioned, just chopping it up, man. I hope everybody has had a great holiday. Phoenix Fire, good evening to you and to the other lurky head that is in here. Well, maybe. What up, Prophetess Spades? Happy, well, I hope y'all's holiday was good. Let me know if it was good. For in here, come on in. We're right now, shit. And yes, repping wherever I'm stepping. All right, Sagittarius, baby. Styles, what's going on? Shout out to the guy Styles. What's happening? It was good, TV. I just got back like, what was it, yesterday? Late? No. Yeah, yesterday. I get my days confused. I had to get oh, shit. Damn, Phoenix. Phoenix had to get 3 teeth pulled. Jesus Christ. How you feeling, Phoenix? I hope that you are feeling better because that sucks. But in a way, it doesn't because, sometimes it's better to get that shit out, Better in the long run, shit. There we go. Yeah, so come on in, man. Come on in. I'm just letting everybody get up in here. Shit, me too. Today, what day is it? Yeah, for real, Styles. It's the fuck is today? Is it Thursday? Thursday. I believe it's Thursday. It sucked so bad, but I'm a lot better now. Good, 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 good. That's how it goes, Sometimes the things that we need to do most suck the most. Oh yeah. Don't be fooled. Yeah. I don't know, hopefully y'all had your fill of whatever the fuck y'all eat for Thanksgiving or whatever. It's in your title, man. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Thottie Thursdays. Oi. Thottie Thursdays. In a couple of minutes, we're going to open it up. We could just do some card pulls. If somebody wants to get a question answered, we could do that too. Obviously, you can follow the ticker that's scrolling by. Get in line right now. Sometimes you never know. Like right now, there's like 5 people, and next thing you know, there's like 20. Or whatever. Misty, what's going on, Misty? Shout out to you. But yeah, so I'm just like, as many of y'all know, Shango's been trying to take somewhat of a vacation without. It's the auto vacation without vacation, and it's okay. Obviously, pretty soon here I'm going to take just a little bit of time off, restructure some things. We got some new directions we're going to be going into, doing some new shit, content-wise, so. And I also have a huge announcement coming up within the next about 2 days. So you're also going to want to stay tuned for that. Thank you, Prophetess. Hey, Prophetess, you get to see all the fam or what? Ain't that the most wonderful thing? Seeing your fam, I got to see some fam. Got to see my sister. Me and my sister, Chief, extremely. My sister used to be able to smoke me under the table, but not anymore. Now I was standing neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it. So a bunch of dabs, blunts, pipes, flower later, had some edibles. Excuse me. You know what I hate about edibles? Edibles have a bad batting average with me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them just don't fucking work. And it's like a gamble. Eating edibles to me is what I imagine having sex with a man would be like for a woman, because she doesn't know if she's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It's a gamble for most of y'all. And you know, when you eat edibles, you don't know if if it's gonna come on blast. You know, sometimes it'll catch you by the boo boo. Other times you're better off just continuing to smoke, you know. I went to chill with my fam on my dad's side, along with both of my sisters. Yeah, that's what's up. Don't forget to give your moms and pops love if they are still incarnate. And if they're not, you can still do it too, you know. So, yeah, had some of them gummy worms, some of the edible gummy worms. Them shits didn't do a motherfucking thing. Sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. Actually, we kind of waited, but it was like, let's just get to smoking, you know. Let's get to some smoking. But yeah, that was pretty much my time, and of course, you know, indulging in the food, man. Indulging in the food. So I'll tell you what, in about another minute, I'm gonna open the doors for some card pools. You know what I'm saying? So if you'd like just a card pool, whatever comes out, whatever the message is, you can stick your hand emoji up in the comments of the live chat. And usually this is where Prophetess Vance, Linda, see what's going on. This is where Prophetess Vance says, this is a hand emoji. This is what you put up if you would like a card. Now, I always go to the bottom of the chat. I pick the card. I pick whoever I see. I, you know, pull them a card. When I'm coming to the end of that, go ahead and stick your hand up. Sometimes you got to kind of like be a little persistent, you know. But for everyone else too, I'm sending out messages because I just ain't been checking them, you know. Yes, there it is. Examples of raised hand. Yeah, so I do that because it just wastes a lot of time trying to get everybody in order. So it's just better that way, you know. Hey, TV, sometimes you have to though. Sometimes you got to be very simplistic, right? This is a hand emoji. This is where you place it at if you would like a card. All right. So let me see here. Log into the old phone, because I know once I start doing the card pulls, eventually somebody is going to want to ask their very own question. They might have a specific question or three, you know, and that's what we're going to do here. Styles, I'm seeing you, so we going with Styles, man. We going with Styles, and we going in style, okay? So I think you're going to get the old faithfuls for some reason. Don Park. Well, I don't know what's going on, Don Park, but I send you positive vibrations. Okay. Positive, transformative vibrations and frequencies. All right. How you been, Don Park? Styles. Let's just get to it, shall we? Let's not waste no time, shall we? Don, I feel you though. Okay, so first of all, I would like to just take this time, this moment, to open up and invite. I like to work with Santísima Muerte, you know, for my readings a lot of times, and this particular part of the season, definitely. So, like to take time. Hey, Mom, how you doing there? So, I like to take the time, like I said, to invite Santísima Muerte, and also the violet or purple aspect of her La Nina Violeta for these readings. Let most accurate and whatever information I need to, and also words to transcribe the shit, you know. Paige Madison, Taurus stellium here. Okay. Well, I won't hold that against you, Paige. I won't hold it against you. Okay. Just a joke. Let me see here. Okay, so for styles, Nina Violeta. Card for styles. What do we have for styles? What do we have for styles? Buckle up, styles. We're about to pull this card for you. What do we have for styles? Oh, now I don't know, styles, if this is going to be current or if this is something that's like right about to pop off, you know. I notice a lot of times the messages sometimes might be weeks out. So when people get them, they're like, huh? And then like, I was going to post a screenshot because somebody wanted to book a reading because a couple Fridays ago, you know, your boy Shankito just pop, nailed it, you know. But here you go, Styles. Here's your card. Ace of Hearts reversed. So you know what I'm seeing here. Schedule install. I don't want to install. Okay, Styles, listen. Like I said, I don't know if this is something currently going on, but one thing, two things for sure, one thing's for certain, all right? A delay is not a denial. That's definitely what she wants me to tell you. I feel like there's something going on here, or something that, the beginning of something that you are quite passionate about. This could either be, I'm actually more pulled towards like some type of a passion project, but this could also be simultaneous also, as far as maybe you met somebody and you kind of had high hopes for this thing to go a particular way, like, okay, I think that one might work, you know. It's Thottie Thursdays. But look, what I'm seeing here is things will not progress as expected, and that's okay. Life is full of unexpected. I mean, just get used to it, right? But this is a passion type of project, or like I said, or a relationship of some kind, or a romance or something like that. But whatever this is, I see it right now being there. I think there may be some other things, you got a few I's you have to dot, a few T's you got to cross. All right. So keep that in mind. The gist that I want to pass along is she doesn't want you to get discouraged. All right. Like I said, a delay is not a denial. I guess ultimately, though, a lot of times that's up to you. You know, a lot of times the first little bump in the road, most people quit, whether that's in a relationship or having to do with, you know, something that they're working on. So that is what I have for you. Whoever else would like a card, go ahead and put your hand emoji in the chat. We're going to get to that on Thottie Thursday. On Thottie Thursdays. Thottie Thursdays, yeah. Yeah, Thottie Thursdays. I like that. Because you got to have the thotties. You got to. They deserve their day too. Oh, who I see. Woo woo. All right. Y'all, just be patient. I will get to every single one of you. Okay. So woo woo. Welcome, woo woo. Atala. Okay, so for woo woo, that's who I seen. And keep in mind too that each of us probably have a different kind of lag on the chat. So what I'm seeing may not be what you're seeing, like in the time that you're seeing. Okay, so woo woo. Message for woo woo. Message for woo woo. And remember, if you have a specific question, you follow that ticker that's scrolling around right here. Follow my finger. See that? Get your questions answered. Blah 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 blah. PayPal.me, or you can cash app at that $. Ray Shango. Ray Shango. All right, so let's get it. Woo woo. Shout out, woo woo. Our beloved woo woo. And by the way, woo woo, Atala, Linda, everybody, I hope y'all had a good holiday weekend too. I hope y'all had a good holiday weekend too. All right. Just a second here, just a second. All right. Woo woo, you are entering a phase in which your communication. I tell you this, you're going to start to notice also the most randomest thoughts that you had, let's say 5 minutes ago, an hour ago, yesterday, unique but random, manifesting. So to me, for you, this card is come like, hey, tighten it up as far as don't let your mind be loose lipped. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're going to notice, number one, your communication and your influence seems to be heightened. Okay, so there is I guess you could say, a responsibility with that. And I say that in the sense of every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So I'm not worried about it as far as you're concerned. Don't abuse your powers, okay? uh, and also you are right now coming into a more productive, creative, powerful change of mind. So be encouraged, woo-woo. All right. Who else would like a card? Please let it be known. Stick your hand up. Stick your hand up. Let me check the old. I have to check because sometimes people send something. I don't really get alerts for the PayPal. I turn a lot of my alerts off. Oh, okay. So Phoenix, I seen you right now. I'm looking around. Atala, you were a little bit before her, but that's why I seen at the end. Come on. Don't dilly-dally. Come on now. Okay. All right. So Phoenix. Let's get to Phoenix. Phoenix Fire. Message for Phoenix Fire. Message for Phoenix Fire. Message for Phoenix Fire. One more time. Message for Phoenix Fire card. All right. Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire. 6 of clubs. Tell you what, you're going to find your intuition is extremely heightened. I think you're moving into this also. You're moving into a phase like this. So first of all, I want to say to pay attention to your intuition. There's going to be some important shit, like I said. Don't discount it, all right? So if you also been looking, what I want to say is too, if you've been getting ideas or channels, for fuck's sake, write them down, because as quick as they come, they will go. You know what I'm saying? So it also shows your higher faculties and your guides and whoever else. It does show them a form of respect, because you're showing them that, hey, this is important enough for me to write down. Even if you can't do nothing about this shit right now, or, you know, whatever it is, it will be there for you though, you know? So also, this is a time, she's saying, to focus on balancing communication. What do I mean by balancing communication? Well, some people talk too much, listen too little. Some people listen way too much, which is good, but they don't speak up for themselves. There has to be a balance, the in and out. All right. So you're just being reminded, Phoenix Fire, as far as that goes, like, because you have some important things, I believe, coming to you, from you. So do yourself the favor and, you know, be diligent with those channels. And also, Listen to your intuition. If it tells you to go left, go left. Don't sit there and be like, hey, well, why do you want me to go left? No, just fucking go left. A happy medium. Atala. I see you. Atala. All right, let's get it. Card for Atala. Card for Atala. Yeah. One more time. Message for Atala. Message for At Allah. Okay, definitely gonna be. Yeah. Yeah. I think the main thing, well, besides like being able to capture it, Phoenix Fire, whenever that channel is, whatever it is, it also frees your mind up from thinking about it, because now you have it somewhere that you can refer to it. So you don't have to think about it, you know. But the other side of that is just pay attention, like follow, do what your intuition is telling you to do. All right. So Atala, one more time. I think it's always important, but I do think also that there are certain times or little seasons or time periods where it's more important, like it's extremely important. And I feel like this is one for you, you know, Phoenix. Atala, one more time. Here we go. Once again, if you would like your own, if you want to ask a question of your own, okay, you can Cash App, Ray Shango, go ahead and put your question in the notes, or paypal.me/Shango Ray. All right. Just a moment. Just a moment. This is your card, Atala. Is it Queen of Clubs? But this queen is reversed. This queen is reversed, okay? So one thing I was getting with this card is it's kind of similar to Phoenix's. It's just, I don't want to, well, I guess you could say intuition too, but for the queen, to me, is the epitome of reception. She is very receptive, all right? And being this is the Queen of Clubs, we're talking about information, communication, being receptive to spirit. From what I'm getting from her, she's saying right now, Atala, you've been maybe too busy. You haven't made time to really check in with your spirit. Okay, so for me, that's the way. Hey, Deaconess Mackey, Dorley Baptiste, she's saying it's very important right now for you to check in with your spirit, because like to me, this queen is listening, but this queen is not. She's too preoccupied with other shit. Okay, she's been too preoccupied. We all get that way, you know. We all have that time. It's so easy to be distracted. You don't need to use effort to be distracted. You know, it's just like weeds. You don't got to go plant weeds. They just grow. So in much the same way, we got to cultivate. So cultivate is the turnaround. Okay. And one more thing, Atala, make sure you reinforce your boundaries, that you let them be known. Okay. She's saying, let them be known. Don't worry about if somebody got a problem with what you said or whatever. As long as you coming, you know, from the heart, you'll be fine. All right. But she did show me something about like this queen in certain situations, maybe not speaking up, if you will. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Styles. Yes, Adela. I like to say, let me echo Deaconess Mackey's sentiment here. And thank you. I can't believe I forgot this shit. I just kind of jumped into things. You know my like button? Yeah. You know that like button? Well, she's a thought, right? She's the star of Thottie Thursday, okay? But she likes to be cunninged. So cunniling my bottom bitch, which is my like button, okay? Please leave her glistening and all salivated up. All right. So lick that like button, crack to crack, and all the way back the Shangorian way. Who else would like a card? Let's stick a hand up, shall we? Stick a hand up. Oh, somebody. Somebody, we have a question here. We got a question here. Hold on. I don't know. Just Keith. I don't think this is you. I got a ML. I don't want to say your name just in case you don't want your government name on here. Out of Illinois. Okay, out of Illinois. But the question that I have here, allow me to read this for you, to you. Hi, Shango. My ex Scorpio has been following me under a fake account on IG. Long story short, he reached out to me recently after months of no contact. He expressed he still loves me, but I'm not sure. He mentioned that he is stuck in something that he can't get out of. He currently is in a rebound relationship with an Aries. What will happen next? Very good. Okay, Misty, got you. So, Misty, what I'd like you to do is approach the Shangorian altar on this Thottie Thursday. We got knee pads in the form of cushions here for your knees, all right? And once you're comfortable, go ahead and just gaze, take a gander at the deck of cards. Now, please project your intention right into this card. Take a nice, deep, slow breath in, hold it. When you feel your lungs ready to bust, when you're ready to bust your britches, as far as your lungs are concerned, go ahead and woo-saw out your motherfucking hoo-ha into the cards, projecting that desire and making a space. Run, girl! All right. So, Lanina Violet, please show me what will happen in ML's relationship with her Scorpio. Give us a projection. Now, do remember, projections are based on probability. Things can be altered, okay? Things can be altered. Misty, Scorpion. For Misty and her Scorpion, projection, please, for that relationship. What is going to happen? Please show us the goods. Show me the money. Show me the money. All right, what's going to happen between Misty and this Scorpio? She said, run, girl. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? Do 5 cards. And you say he's a Scorpio, right? All right. So these are your cards, Misty. I'm going to show them to you right now. These are your cards. This is, you know what this is looking like? It's looking very twisty turny to me, just off the rip. I can just tell you that. You're a Virgo. All right. First off, the 3 of Hearts. No big surprise there. That's how we start the story off. 9 of Diamonds, not reversed. All right. And don't worry, we're going to go through this real briefly. 7 of Clubs. This is you. having some issues, questioning yourself. Six of clubs, not reversed, which is good. And then we have the Jack of Spades. And even though the Jack of Spades is not reversed, I still feel like this reflects your Scorpion. Okay, because the Jack of Clubs is also known, Jack of Spades is known as the actor's card or the thief's card. All right, so I see you warming up to him though, because you want to. There's something inside, because other than that, you would have just not had, you wouldn't even have responded to him. Okay. I do feel there is a period of time coming shortly in which it's, to me, this feels like a card of manifestation to me. All right. I feel in some ways like the situation is going to look like it's heading the way you want to. And I think you need to use a little bit of caution, because I feel in some way like you're pretty susceptible to this guy. Now, maybe all this shit is like he did the whole no contact thing and all this shit, and but all is not what it appears to be. All right. Hey, Witch of the Night, I will be getting back to your message you had sent me. I haven't messaged anybody, so don't thank you for your patience. So I see you, Misty, going through a period after this where it seems like, hey, things seem like, and he might even say when this card comes around, look, I'm not with that bitch. I'm not dealing with that bitch. All right. I'm ready to give this a shot. I'm ready to see what we can be. See what we can do. But then here comes the weird behaviors and keeps you guessing, keeps you off your square, has you questioning everything, and especially yourself. Yep, I listens to you though. Yeah. So questioning yourself. I'm going to say this. This is what I'm getting. I'm just going to cut to the chase here. Even though this card is not reversed, I feel that your Scorpio, he may be the quintessential actor. Okay. I really feel like that from him. And it's difficult for a leopard to change its spots. Okay. I do feel he cares for you, but what I see, should you engage with this guy because you want to see what's going on? I don't know if you have anything else going on right now, but with this guy, you're looking at a roller coaster. Okay. It looks like things are going to go this way, and then they end up going that way, totally unexpected, a lot of twists and turns, and a lot of questionable things that are going to lead to more questions. And I feel like if you continue to deal with this person, because I feel like this person also has a lot of secrets. They may even seem to be very mysterious in their ways, which I know to you humans with slits between your legs, that could be it's like catnip. Y'all can't get enough of it. And I get it, okay? But for you, I think it's going to be a lot of shit where you're like, I see you wondering a lot. He sees me posting pics on my IG page and he kind of goes crazy. Well, that's the Scorpio, okay? That's the Scorpio in him, all right? That's that Scorpio shit. That's what it is, you know. The only difference in the Scorpios is how well they hide it, you know. So, but what I see is somebody attempting to have their cake and eat it too. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't care about you, because you got to remember this: just because somebody says they love you, or they may have love for you, that doesn't they still got character flaws, and their character flaws may not match with yours. Their bullshit may be too much for you, even though they love you, you know? So I see a lot of strange kind of behavior approaching. Should you start to engage, I think he's going to take you on a roller coaster. And he may not even necessarily be like trying to. I just think it's like his ways, you know? And he may be trying to. But I do see some more lies and bullshit. But these are more like grenades. You know, you pull the thing, you throw it, and you count to 5 or whatever. Everyone here, it seems like everyone's like, run! Like y'all don't be stalking somebody too. You know, y'all have had each one of you has had somebody, and you may not publicly admit it, and I get it. I mean, who's going to publicly admit that shit usually? But y'all do. Okay, y'all do. I know it. That cake and eat it too energy is a mother. Yeah, you know, it is. It is. You know, when it comes to that, me personally, as a man who loves cake, you got to ask yourself, and this, I believe if everyone did this in a relationship, it would change the dynamic of relationships, period. But you ask yourself, would I be cool with my partner doing that shit? Whatever that is. Whatever that is. I'm just saying if you want to be fair. But if you're on the cake and eat it too shit, then you probably ain't caring about that because you're having your cake and you're eating it too. You know? Hell hath no fury like a Lord, don't I know it? Lord, don't I know it? The stab wound on my left leg does testify to that, deacons. Mhm. Excuse me, I had my friends do the stuff. Oh, you on some bougie stalking shit, DJ. You on some bougie stalking shit, man. You ain't getting your hands dirty. You don't know nothing about it. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. That's your way of confessing, but that's okay. Um, Styles. Styles, if you want to, are you sure you're putting the thing right? PayPal.me/Shango Ray, all one word. Are you sure you're trying that? It should let you do it with no problem. But if so, I'm going to need you to send me like an email here or something. I don't know if you want to do that. That's the only way I can find you. Hey, we are all there for our girls. Yeah, right. Y'all do be co-conspiring. You know what I hate is when you mess with somebody who knows a lot of people, and those a lot of people know who you are, but you don't know who they are. That sucks. Yeah. So who would like a card? We're still doing that. Oh, appears we have a Cash App. A new Cash App, it looks like. Let's see what's going on. Who is it? Oh, okay. Witch of the Night. All right. So, well, thank you so much. First of all, thank you everybody for your donations and stuff. But all right. Misty, I hope that makes sense to you. And if it don't, that's okay. I'm totally confident it will. Okay. I see the one question here, Witch of the Night. When will Stephen Whitmire come? Right? And I don't know what the other one is. Been there, done that, still didn't give a fuck about them. Right. All right. So Witch of the Night, go ahead and approach the Shangorian altar for me. And go ahead and take a nice deep breath in, gaze at the cards. Go ahead and just shoot your questions into the cards. Project your questions into the cards as you're holding your breath. And now, go ahead and woosah. Just release the breath. Make a space for all the information that needs to come through. There we go. The other is M. Okay. I would say yes by your name. All right. So, Honey and Violetta. When will Stephen Whitmire come? All right. These timing questions, there's a lot of different ways to answer these. Just kind of freestyling with it. All right. When will Stephen Whitmire come? To Witch of the Night. One more time. All right. Let me just ask. I'm going to do it like this. Within the next 90 days? Is it within the next 90 days? Is it within the next 90 days? Something similar. Is it within the next 90 days? Is it within the next 90 days? I actually did get a yes on that, but it's not as strong as I would like. It may be less than that. Are we talking 60 days? Because 60 days is within 90 days. But let's get a little bit more specific. We talking about 60 days. Within 60 days? We're talking about within 60 days. Within 60 days? Steve, I'll return within 60 days. Okay. One more time. Are we talking about within 30 days? Within 30 days. Loud, resounding, yes, please. Steve Whitmire's return to the Witch of the Night. When will he come back? When will he come back? When will he come back? So I am seeing the strongest answer that I did get is, well, yeah. I'll say this one. Within 30 days. All right. Here are your cards. This is the one I'm not crazy about, though. Meaning, if he comes back, it's kind of like bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? Because it presents its own challenges and things. All right. I see that if he does come back, it may also be at the expense of your peace of mind. So when you got to wonder about somebody, and you will be wondering, it takes something away, man. It's so yes, he will be back within 30 days. But like I said, to me, it seems bittersweet somewhat. You know what I'm saying? No, hopefully. No, it is this year. So within 30 days. I'll say sometime this month, or very latest, stretching it, like I'll say the first week of the new year. All right. That's stretching it, but I think he'll be back before then. I have a strong inclination he's going to be back before then. All right. Yeah. He'll come back to me use again. Like I said, the good news is the bad news in a way. That's what it's looking like to me. As far as the effect that it has on you. That's what I'm saying that about. All right. So I'm going to throw cards on this question of yours. As far as if you are, did you say if you're a witch? You know, are you approaching that question from like some type of thought process that says like, oh, your grandma had to have been a witch, or it has to be in your blood, or some shit like that? Um, because I truly believe, honestly, if you really feel you are or like want to be, that could also like, and it's a genuine, sincere desire. You don't just genuinely desire that for nothing. There's a reason for that, you know? I need to say Thottie Thursdays, Thottie Thursday. Yeah, like natural born. Okay, let's just see. I'm gonna just throw cards to see what it says. All right. So is Witch of the Night a natural born witch? Is Witch of the Night a natural born witch? Is Witch of the Night a natural born witch? Is Witch of the Night a natural born witch? You ready? Because we're about to throw down right now. I'm already going for that one that you asked, so I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, you are. I got a loud, resounding fuck yes from that. Oh shit. Here are your cards. 9 of Hearts, 4 of Diamonds, 6 of Hearts, 7 of Hearts, and finally, Queen of Hearts. Okay. I can tell you this too. Your gifts, a lot of your gifts, spiritually speaking, magically speaking, are going to be attached to what you are most attracted to, magically speaking. So if you're attracted to a particular path, a particular style of magic, a particular area of magic, you know, some people just like doing, you know, healing spells. Some people like doing more nefarious, darker shit. Some people like so forth. Yeah. That was a very loud yes, though. That was like, yeah. So apparently this is definitely in your bloodline. That 9 of Hearts to me was speaking of those who came before you, ancestors. So yeah, people was with the shits in your family. People's with the shits. So anybody else like a card? While we're here, let's get to it. Go ahead and stick your hand up, hand emoji in there, and we'll get to your question. Yeah. What are you most attracted to, Witch of the Night, right now? What tickles your little magical fancy? Why, sure, Prophetess. I'm going to hit Prophetess off with this card. Oh, Linda, there you are. Jeez. What are you most into? That has a lot to do with it. And especially if it's something that you're interested in and you stay interested in it. You know what I mean? Like we all have these passing, fleeting, you know, things like 1 second we're into this, another second we're into that. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the ones that stick around, you know? TV. Those are the ones you want to pay attention to. particularly. Those are the ones, you know. Now you may discover about yourself something you're like, I would have never thought that I was into that. But sometimes those things, they need to come through experience, you know. All right. TV, here comes the car, TV. See. All right. Okay, message. For Tawanda Vance. Message for Tawanda Vance. Butterfly. Shout out Butterfly, Michelle Riddell, the crazy Canadian in the house. Card for TV. Card for TV. It's not Friday yet, TV. Or maybe for you it is. Oh shit. Prosperity lurking. TV. Oh, what up? You know, there's one thing with this card to me, and I think you, if I'm not mistaken, you got something very similar to this another time that I pulled for you. Yeah, right. So it ain't Friday yet. Anyways, how can I say this? We're talking about this goddamn. I know the holidays were just here, but we're talking about this leap of faith thing that we were talking about before. Because I'm pretty motherfucking sure that I told you this already. Yeah, exactly. So I keep getting the message, TV, that there is something, or it's like she knows what she needs to do. It's just about doing it. It's not even about what. She knows what, you know. And it may seem like a big elephant right now, but you know how you eat an elephant, right? Piece at a time, a piece at a time. In other words, a step at a time. I've been leaping, damn it. Okay. Well, if you've been leaping then this could also indicate to me some type of abrupt ending. Okay. I want you to be very careful when you're driving for some reason, or if you're out, you know, out and about and stuff like that. Because I guess you could say the bottom line to me, this reflects something that could be called an accident. All right. So whether that's, you know, slipping on a wet floor, and I had a vision of a car. All right. So I'm just passing that along to you. But if you've been leaping, I'm gonna take you. I know you more than likely have been leaping. So okay. I was hoping it was more maybe that than something else, but since you're leaping, all right, and you know if you're leaping or not, you know. So if you're leaping, then please, this is a time to be very aware of your surroundings, and also what the hell's going on, okay? Because I feel like there's a major probability for some kind of an accident, okay? So please be very safe. Sounds like it's job related. Okay. I don't know what it is because it's them damn jokers, you know? So the jokers is kind of like a tease, you know what I'm saying? Like they just give you a little bit. It's just like a little tease, but you don't know exactly what. I do also feel there's a timing, you know, oh, stay fortified. Okay, make sure you got your fortification up. I don't know when the last time you took a cleansing, a real good cleansing bath. If not a bath, you might want to do like Olympia with an egg. All right. Or at the very least, make sure you sage the shit out of yourself, or stay up with it. Who else would like a card? Yeah, they're a trip. They are. They are. That they are. Okay, come on now. Styles, I see your question in there. I don't see anything in the PayPal. Prosperity, you always got to be the motherfucking rebel. Look at, see, Adela, that's how you do it with the hand emoji, yo. The hand emoji. I got some sage dipped in dragon's blood. There you go. Shit. Adela, deaconess. I ain't get one in a while. Okay, I'll tell you what. Prosperity, I'm gonna take care of you after I do the deaconess. Sage dip. I imagine that's got to smell pretty fucking good. Because dragon's blood is one of my favorites. And I love the smell of sage. Some people don't. Some people hate sage. But I actually really, really like it. And so those two should be pretty fire. There you go, Prosperity. All right. So the deaconess, give me a message for the deaconess. What do we have? 827. Okay. This is the only way I could say this, man. I feel like there may be a little bumping of the heads between you and an ex. That is what I have. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know if you still would even have a reason to. All right, but I feel like there's something coming up here. And I feel like it has to do with your ex. I'm being pulled to say this has something to do with your ex. Some type of situation in which has you two butting heads. I don't know why, but that's what I'm seeing. I don't like the smell, but I use it. Yeah, I see you one of the ones that don't like the smell, TV, but that's some demons inside. You know what I'm saying? They don't like it. No, I don't have any reason to. Okay. Well, keep us posted. I don't know why you would either. Yeah. It didn't make sense to me, but honestly, that's what I got. So I'm gonna have to go out on a ledge here and say, this is what I see for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's not about bumping heads. I do see some type of situation. Like I said, I'm being pulled to say the X. I might be wrong. I am permitted to be wrong now and again. So yeah. But on the other side of that, there is also a male ancestor on your mother's side. I don't know if this is the same one from before. I don't think it's the same one. I feel like this is somebody else. But definitely got the masculine male energy. Taking an interest in the deaconess, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're preparing you for some shit. Yeah, TV. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. Okay. Who's next? I need to see a hand. Oh wait, I said prosperity. I would do prosperity. I said that, so I will do it. We're gonna use these. All right, we're gonna use these. So let me just do a quick wash. Yeah, as much as that don't make sense, Deaconess, I still have to say it. It's one of them. There's been times where I've got shit and I'm like, my logic mind wants to say, well, that don't make sense. You ain't gonna say that, are you? You're gonna look stupid. And then I go and say it, and it ends up being somehow, some way, accurate ASL. We'll see. Yeah, I'm thinking too, but right now, just let it out your head, and if it comes up, you'll remember. You'll remember. Oh, okay. Somebody else just oh, woo woo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, woo woo. I will get to your question next. Prosperity. A message for prosperity. Prosperity. Message for prosperity. Just a moment. All right, this is your card. You know what I'm seeing, what I feel like is some type of a, what do I want to say here? Maybe it's a bumping of the heads, but I feel like there's a man, could be an earth sign, maybe not an earth sign, maybe, I don't know. But what I'm feeling is this guy feels kind of like he can act in a way sometimes like a dictator. But I see that this person is trying to either like manipulate you or to like using money or using the promise of like you need that help, right? You know, or something like that. Uh, this guy feels like I said, like the word that I could describe it is like a dictator, or like he tries. He's very this person can be very controlling at times. That's the gist of what I'm getting though for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's to make sure that you're doing what it is that you want to do. You know. But yeah, I don't know what this is exactly is about, but this has to do with this guy. Yeah, which like I said, just because somebody loves you doesn't that ain't fire insurance. You know what I'm saying? He's still a person. He's still a human with faults and with certain idiosyncrasies that may not match or be cohesive with you. You know what I'm saying? So somebody can love somebody, but at the same time, maybe they just have a lot of character flaws that like will taint that love, you know? Anyways, that's what I have for you, Prosperity B. This is to me feels like more of a wake-up call. Like, hey, don't let nobody, you know, get over on you or have you acting out of character or have you doing something that you don't want to do, you know? That's what I have for you. All right, let's get to Woo Woo. Woo got a question. Thottie Thursday. I like the way you just insert yourself in that. um, he is a non-factor. Okay, all right. No Lawrence. No Lawrence. All right, no Lawrence. We're going back to the interview. So go ahead and approach the category and alter. Woo woo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. So go ahead. Let's see. Project your desire to know, you know, the projection of your love life from this point out into the cards. Take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top. And as you feel that pressure, go ahead, like I said, just keep focused on the cards, project that desire. Go ahead and woo saw, woo, get it, woo saw, out your hoo-ha into the cards. All right. Thank you. Making space. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right. Just give me one more shuffle after this. All right, projection of Woo-Woo's love life. I'm not really feeling this projection, yo. I'm really not. I'm really not. Okay, Styles, thank you. I will check the thingamajiggy bob. Let me show you your cards, okay? And you'll see why I don't like this spread, but I can't redo it. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is, so okay, fine. We'll work with this. Okay, I got you. Styles, I got you. All right. This is what I'm seeing. I don't like this at all. I don't like it at all. Ooh, I'm telling you right now. Ace of Spades. 5 of Spades, reversed. The Joker. The 7 of Diamonds. All right. The 4 of Diamonds. Now, there is a spiritual component to your whole relationship journey from here on out. Okay, let's just say that. I feel like it may be difficult, to be honest with you. As far as just, I'm going to start at the end here with this, and that is, Woo-Woo, do you really know what it is that you're really looking for right now? Could you create a list if needed to, you know, of the qualities, the attributes of this person? I don't know how well you've thought of it. The more specific and how well that you think of it, you know, the more you pinpoint that shit. All right. I seriously feel like this part of the equation would be a major part of the holdup. All right. But what I'm seeing here, you may be required to step out of your comfort zone as it relates to the love life area. And what I mean is this is just an example, okay? I don't know if you're on like a dating app, or if wherever you're at, maybe they have some type of speed dating thing, right? This is just an example. I'm not saying to go do that, but I'm just saying sometimes you need to step out of you got to step out of the box. Now, I don't know what your routine looks like on a daily basis, okay? I keep getting this sense of having a conflict with yourself, that somehow this journey, or just, I don't know if like, when you think about your love life, I don't know if you're just kind of like, well, I hope it turns out good. Maybe I'll have a chance encounter by the celery at the fucking grocery store, you know. But there's certain things that we can do that will put us, first of all, get us in alignment with that. And second of all, actually get us a physical proximity. You know, you can do love spells to be attractive, but if you never leave your house, it's going to make it a whole lot more difficult. I don't know if I'm making sense. I did already have to be that which I want as well. True that. Yeah, especially like when it comes to, you know, what you might expect or demand from a romantic interest. You know, it would probably be a good idea to at least be willing to do that as well. You know. So, and then of course the Jack of the Joker this represents like stepping out into the unknown to me for you. I think that's a very key part. Besides just the actual result of maybe meeting more qualified, you know, possible partners. Maybe you just want to, you know, kind of date for a second to see. I don't know exactly what's on your heart. What she's showing me though most is this one, because this is the what do I want and the why. So like all of this is built on top of that. So yeah. But just to answer your question, I kind of see the love life being, and obviously we're not talking about Lawrence, but I see it kind of being either uneventful or somewhat disappointing. Okay, there may be, maybe there is some things that come about, and it looks like it may go somewhere, or you might get an interest about it, but then something else happens that either just turns you off or it just fizzles out. That's what I mean by non-event. I didn't mean that you're not going to meet anybody. I'm just saying meeting somebody and having it go where you want it to go are two different things. So that is what I have for you. I would say the main takeaway is to really drill down, really double down on the what and the why for you as far as this goes. I think that's very important. I keep feeling that it is a missing piece here. And in addition to that, allowing yourself to be led and guided into the unknown for, like I said, maybe doing something that you've never done before, going somewhere you never went before. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we have another question here. And I believe, Jesus Christ, this is way back. Where's your question? Styles, where's your question? All right. Am I on the right path? I feel stuck and fucked. I'm very familiar with that feeling. You told me a while back that opening my salon was a great idea, but it don't feel like it. It never does at first. You know, that's actually a natural part to be like, what the fuck did I do? What did I do? What did I get myself into? Feel like it. I feel like it. I make enough money just to keep the doors open. What am I doing? Okay. Good question. Good question. So, all right. Shit is not disappointing at all. This means I got a green light to make money on a pole. It is starting Thursdays after all. You know what I'm saying? Hit that pole. Hit that pole. All right. So, Styles, I think we're going to stick with this one. I'm being moved over to this way. So go ahead and approach the Shangorian altar, if you will. You know, make sure that you are comfortable. Go ahead and actually just really get clear on that question. Maybe even allow yourself to imagine how would you feel if you had the right answer. All right, take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top. And release it. Making a way for the answer to come. Okay, now listen, I get it. I think I might have even told you though, also, like, don't expect you're gonna open the doors and it's just like, oh, like they just all rush in and shit. Like, this is all a process, and it's a process that don't ever stop. Okay, you could have a great year, but guess what? There's another year coming, and that one might be different. That one might be less. You know, that one might be more challenging. There might be other things going on. 831 Community Watch. What's happening? All right, so your shop is brand new. First of all, have some patience. Have some patience with yourself and with the whole situation, all right? All right, so what is going on? Just a moment. All right, here we go. Wow. Well, let's go through this here. Hey, Quinn Ether Watson, what's happening? All right, so look. These are your cards. Styles. These are your cards. All right. Now, once again, your cards are indicating you are on your way. All this is a part of your process. Okay. 3 of diamonds. This is increase incrementally. Now, I know you asked, you feel stuck and fucked. I'm telling you right now, a part of that is your mind basically telling you that this is how it's just going to be because this is how it is now. That ain't true. All right. So you got the 3 of diamonds and you have the 6 of clubs. Your intuition is going to be very critical in plotting and planning, scheming and dreaming the next steps of your salon. Okay. And to me, honestly, I see also, like, as far as with you, to me, this feels like you. I don't know your sign. I don't know anything, but to me, this is it's like an Oya energy, kind of like a queen of the marketplace type of energy for this. Now look at you, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 of spades, 10 of diamonds, the millionaire card. But this also means like going to another level, like financial. All indications are there. All right. I think one of the things that makes Cancer. Okay. Okay. So as far as why you feel stuck and fucked, we've already just covered right now. I can guarantee you right now that impatience is one of them. Okay. Because I don't know how long you have technically been open for, but you can add on more time than that. Okay. Like as far as just to where shit starts evening out. Like you ask anybody, right? The typical business owner don't make a profit for 2 years, statistically speaking. Sometimes we're not stuck and fucked. Sometimes we're just more impatient or we want certain results faster. But you got to understand something. You are in a learning process. You're doing something you've never done before. So you're just swimming in the unknown. There's opportunities and avenues to create even more businesses floating around you right now. Now, see, this is the thing. I don't know what you're doing and what you're not doing. So what I mean is, I don't know how you're promoting your shop. Okay, I don't know if you're running ads. I don't know what you're doing. So it's a little bit more difficult for me. So, but what I'm kind of focusing more on the stuck and fucked part because your internal resources are the most important thing you have. Sometimes even when you don't have money, it forces you to bring up those those inner resources, and that's where you really find out what you made out of. I want to tell you this though, it's not going to be like this. Okay, it's not going to remain like this. I know it's tempting to buy into that. It really is. But it's not going to be like that. As long as you keep going along and even making small changes based off what you're learning. Okay. So I don't know if right now you're just running off of word of mouth, which is good, but there's always, I feel like you're one little tweak away to get things really. But once again, I don't know all the details of your situation. Okay. But I can tell you this, spiritually speaking, um, like like I said, you're headed in that direction. It's just right now you're brand new with this shit. So it seems like, oh my God, I'm gonna be fucking starving and just doing all this work just to keep the doors open. That's not the case. And the fact that you were showing such strong results before and now is to me, it's just like it's confirmation. They ain't changed their minds. You know what I'm saying? So it's up. They're waiting on you to change your mind. Another perspective. Maybe a slight change in the attitude that you may have when you see your current circumstances right now, because this is all foundational right now. You're building a foundation. Think in those terms, you know. And there's no manual for this shit, for what you're doing like that, Perhaps maybe there are others you can talk to as far as, hey, girl, how do you promote your shit? Or what is it, maybe you can have certain specials. There's creativity you could do with the customers, the best, I'm just trying to tell you, you're not stuck in fuck. I know you feel like it, and I know what you feel feels real. So I respect that. But I'm here to tell you that you are not. That is actually alive from the pit of hell. Hallelujah. You are free. Oh. All right. But that is what I have for you, Styles. Does any of that I just said make sense to you? In case you want to know what the constellation looks like, just like that. Michelle, I see your card and I raise you. All right. All these challenges right now that you're facing, they're building you into a bad mamma jamma, whether you know it or not. Because like I said, right now you're doing some shit that you ain't done before. Anytime you start doing something new or you step into like a new venture, I can almost guarantee you it's gonna be fucking slow. It's gonna feel like you gotta fucking chip your way through, claw, scratch your way through it sometimes, but it's not gonna stay that way. I promise you. I promise you. As long as you are learning from your experiences and then applying what you learn, like, okay, so we tried this, we tried that, necessarily did. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that's a good cry, Style. I just want to let you know, man, like everything I've seen for you is like super strong. What does cinnamon and cafe do for you magically? I think it's what you charge it to do, what you consecrate it to do. Because cinnamon is like one of my favorite spices, herbs to use. But it has so many uses. You can use it for love shit. You can use it for money shit. You can use it to speed up or amplify a work. Obviously it's an element of fire. Anything with fire is quick. All right, good. Maybe you needed just to hear that, Styles. I really feel like that. Because it could be it's hard to start your own shit. It's not easy. Let's just face it, it's not. If that was the case, everybody would be doing this shit. Everybody would start some shit. But I really think that, sometimes and it can be very solo and lonely because you're the first one there, and probably right now the last to go. If there's anybody else there, I don't know your plan as far as your strategy. Like you have your shop, but then you also get people up in there to rent some of the seats, doing all that. Fucking robot. No, no robot. No robot. Hold on real quick here.
Okay. I take it we're not Tin Man anymore. I don't mind working. This is my dream. Just want to leave my kids a legacy. You're on your way to doing that. You're on your way to doing that. Be patient with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. Understand that you're a person who's venturing out, who's doing something that 95% of people will only talk about and and theorize about, as opposed to actually getting their hands dirty. And this is a process. It's going to take a little time. I'm Jesney, Super 1000. Okay. Jesney, I'm Shango. And there go Woo Woo, and there go Deacon and Smacky, and there go Michelle Riddell. Welcome to Thottie Thursdays. I'm 24. I'm on my own. Okay. Condolences about that, bro. Condolences. All right. Who was I getting next? I was doing some shit. Who did I say? Did I say Michelle? I think I was doing Michelle. And I forgot. All right. Somebody put a new comment up in this motherfucker. Yes. All right, Michelle. Card for Michelle. Card for Michelle. Don't forget, if you have your own question that you want to ask, you can cash app that right there, or go to that PayPal.me. Let's click and buy. Moi? Yes, you. All right. So, card for Michelle Riddell. Card for Michelle Riddell. Our resident crazy Canadian. Okay, Super 1000. If you'd like a card, go ahead and just stick your hand emoji up. When I'm done with this, I will get to you. Michelle. This is what I have. Super 1000, I got you. You said court. Well, you got a court card. All right. And this may have to do with your court, but I feel like there's somebody, I think I might have said this to you before, but I feel like there's somebody lying on you or about you, possibly spreading falsehoods, rumors, okay? Like I said, I don't know exactly where this is coming from, but I feel you have somebody, this may be somebody really close that you think is a friend. I would ask that you be very cautious and discriminate with who you let certain people, with who you let know certain things that are very private. My dad, yeah. Well, they're showing up, and it could be a man, okay, or a man that acts very childish. All right. Card for Super 1000. Card for Super 1000. Card for Super 1000. Thriller from Manila. How you doing there, Thriller? Long time no see. I feel like it's been a minute. Happy belated holidays. Hope you had a good time. Super 1000. Super 1000. Well, the way this works, Super 1000, I just pull a card and whatever the message is, that's what that is. If you have a specific question, there's the Cash App and then there's the scroller thing. You can go the PayPal route, depending. All right. So I'm kind of curious about this one, man. This one, to me, I feel like, honestly, you have I feel like, I'm just gonna say it, man. I feel like you got a relationship coming up. All right. Somebody may view you as the one. They're coming. To me, this shows, I don't know, you. Now, forgive me because I can't tell gender and all this shit from the thumbnails anymore nowadays, but I feel like this is you. All right. And I'm not saying that this is going to fix everything for you. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel whatever this relationship is that's coming is going to spur much needed growth and stuff like that from you. You know, relationships is how we learn about ourselves. You know, relationships are like mirrors to ourselves. We get to interact with aspects of ourselves and have it look like it's somebody else. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking to someone online. Well, I don't know if this is them or not, but I do feel like there's something coming for you, though. Like there's a significant relationship. All right. Lady K. Lady K. And in some ways, I feel like you actually need it in a way. In a way. But what I feel you're really going to need is the growth that you get from this relationship. I'm not saying it's even going to last forever. But what you do get out of it, who you come out of that relationship, if there's a coming out of it, is going to be worth it. Lady K. Shout out to Lady K. Lady K. Card for Lady K. We got about 10 more minutes here, then I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, almost at the 2-hour mark. Lady K, Lady K, Lady K. Lady K, Lady K, Lady K. Card for Lady K. Card for Lady K. Lady K, this is what you got. This is very similar to somebody else I pulled just a little bit ago. Hey, Super 1000, my condolences once again, man. My heart goes out to you. That's probably one of the hardest losses anybody can have. So Lady K, I see a man here, and Spirit is saying, like, hey, don't let this guy get over on you. Not that he's necessarily trying to, but this man feels like I said, it's very similar to another card I just pulled earlier this evening. Somebody had this, and it's like a guy that tries to throw his weight around, and more than likely like has to do with money too. It's like, or they try and, like, I don't know. To me, this guy feels like he's very controlling, very controlling, and he may at times, you know, maybe possibly. I know you got your own finances and stuff, but he may attempt to try and use finances or whatever. I don't know who this guy is. I really don't. But the main takeaway here is Spirit say, hey, stay aware as far as when in your interactions with this person, because they may try and get you to do something or try and use their financial muscle or their contacts or their connections or whatever to try and sway you to do something. This may have something to do with somebody at the job. All right. So they're saying to listen to your intuition and do not allow somebody like this to, sway you or force you into doing something that you don't want to do. All right. Yep. All right. Who else would like a card? Yeah. DJ, you're getting this deck, DJ. DJ. Card for 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 DJ. DJ. All right, DJ. Look, this is what I have for you, DJ. A 4 of spades reversed. So I guess the question that I would pose to you with this card is, because the first impression that I got for this was that I feel like there may be there's somewhere right now that I feel like you are self-sabotaging yourself, But in actuality, it's not actually sabotage. You're actually meeting another need that you want or another desire. All right. It's like what's called a secondary gain. The secondary gain is usually we are not aware of the secondary gain because we're usually aware of the surface level desire or intention that we're trying, that, just seems like we keep trying to make this shit happen. But the other thing about this too is I think you want to definitely take care of your health right now. This can also talk about something that is disturbing rest, recuperation, recovery, things of that nature. And so whether this is referring to some type of, either a physical ailment, an injury, things like that, like you want to definitely be careful. Okay. Hey, Artistic App Design Group. But like I said, I would ask myself, like, where are you cock blocking yourself? Because that's what this seems to be telling me, is like you're cock blocking yourself. It was important enough, I guess, to show up. That is what they have. Artistic App Design. You're going to get these cards. Artistic App Design. Artistic App Design. Yes, DJ. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate you. Artistic App Design. Feeling kind of fried right now, so I'm going to definitely be shutting it down right now. Thriller, I see you. I'll get you after this, Thriller. Look, this is a change in value. So you know what this is saying to me, Angel? I'm being asked just to ask a question. Like, where are... You know what this feels like to me is compromise. This feels like, where are you compromising yourself and what's most important to you? Because if you're going to compromise yourself, there's really no way you can actually win, because it's like a angel divided, So I feel like right now what you may be going through is it's like you do feel like a house divided, you know. So we need to get you guys back on the same page. All right. Yeah. She did you well, she's up throwing her little hand there. I see her little hand. That little sage hand. All right. So look, that's what I have for you as far as that goes. But this is also a change in status too. All right. So I feel like this may be reflected back to you in terms of possible financial challenges. I find that my finances always directly correlate to, you know, how you feel about yourself, you know. What's up, Sonia? All right. So, but this represents also a change in status, maybe having to tighten the belt up a little bit, you know, the financial belt or something like that. But what I told you at first, that's really what it is. I feel like the root of it would be the compromise in yourself or what's most important to you or your values in order to get something or get somewhere or whatever it is that you're striving to accomplish right now. You got to do it. You got to be at peace. You got to be on the same page with yourself, you know. And usually this card doesn't mean that, but that's what I have as far as like that's what was being shown to me. All right, let me just check the PayPal because I got like, oh, Thriller. I'm gonna do Thriller from Manila, and we'll just use these cards. Thriller from Manila. Card for Thriller. Card for Thriller from Manila. Card for Thriller from Manila. Whoa, shit. These cards are getting harder to shuffle. Shit. All right. Artistic, you're very welcome. It's the bridge isn't out, it's just a bump in the road. You know what I'm saying? So keep things in perspective. Thriller from Manila. I don't know if this is current or this is something that you may be about to experience, but I feel also for you, this is a change of heart. Or the way you feel about something is going to change. It may also come off like I don't want to use words positive and negative, but in this, just to make it, it's just to help to clarify, this feels more like lower vibrational frequencies to me. All right. Now, what I don't want to see is this become something that lasts, because once it lasts a few days and then maybe a week or two, it's easy to kind of, it like kind of gets a life of its own, like this particular emotional state, whatever it is, right? So this also kind of feels like, it feels very heavy to me. It feels depressive to me, you know? And I don't know if this is already kicking in right now. And it's okay to go through one of these, like, I'll say a darker spot, a darker passage, if you will. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, we all have our times where it's like, you know, you're not feeling on, maybe you're feeling kind of low energy. This may be a harder time for other reasons for you. All right. I definitely want to encourage you. If anything, you can use some of these times by just paying attention to these emotions. And I know, because it's like sometimes these emotions, they feel so bad, the last thing you want to do is pay attention to them. But it's exactly the one thing what we need to do. Observe, just observe, you know. No narration of stories or why you feel like that. Just observe the actual sensations in your body when you notice that you may be in one of these lower places. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat. You can go to the feeling, which is going to lead you to the thought, which caused the feeling, or you can go the thought way, which will go to the feeling, you know. But I'm kind of concerned about this, to be honest with you. Like, this feels like kind of like if you're here, it's like a fork in the road, and this could actually set like a precedence, if you will, energetically speaking. So maybe that's also why it's showing up like it is, you know. But that's what I have for you. All right, last call. Last call, because we're about to get up out of here. Last call. Anybody else like a card? Go ahead and stick that hand emoji up, because I'm about to get up out of here. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, 1. All right. I don't see it. Yeah. Nobody else. Nobody else in the PayPal. Anybody else? Nope. Let's see here. Cash App. No. All right. So anybody else? Anybody else? Well, check this out. I just want to thank each and every one of you for joining me. We are going to be back tomorrow for Unfuck Your Friday, the world famous Unfuck Your Friday. And Juanito Watson, I'll get you right now. You're the last one, the last of my hooking. Ride that shit out, Thriller. Ride that shit out. Feel it though. Don't resist it. You know, sometimes we got to go low to get high, you know. So I'm just more concerned that like it could be like a pit if you're not careful. Okay. So I was gonna give you my I'm wrapping this shit up speech, but I think what I'll do is pull this last card, Quinita Watson. Quinita Watson. Quinita Watson. Quinita Watson. Quinita Watson. Yeah. All good, Thriller. All good. Quinita Watson. Yeah, because Count Sacula is started to act up. Okay. For those of you who don't know, it's when my nut sack starts getting pins and needles because I've been sitting down too long. Time to get up, you know. That's like my little alarm. Some of you have alarms on, you know, you set your phone alarm. Well, that's my alarm, you know, lets me know, hey, it's time. Quinita Watson. It's time, yo. It's time to do it moving. Count Sacula speaks. All right. Quinita Watson. Changing status coming for you, girl. Count Sacula is speaking. He's going, yeah. Oh, fascinating. Yes. So, Quinita Watson, I see a change in status coming for you. So, number one, whatever you're doing, do keep doing that. Okay? Do keep doing that. I guess basically this card is also about encouragement. Sometimes we just need a little bit of encouragement. Sometimes we just need to say, hey, you know what? You're doing the damn thing. Because sometimes it doesn't seem like it. And the effect of doing the right things are often not apparent, and they're not obvious, and they're not loud, especially, you know, in the beginning. I don't know if you're at the beginning of something or whatever, but there's a change in status. I see also a change in financial status. All right. So I don't know if necessarily what you particularly need is just some encouragement or just confirmation. Sometimes just like, yeah, I knew that. All right, cool. That's all I needed to hear. Well, yes, they are sizable as well. But yes, when Count Sacula speaks, Shango listens. Okay, it's kind of hard not to because them pins and needles start spreading. They start spreading, you know, down Darth Vader all the way up to his helmet. You know what I'm saying? Like it just keeps going. So if I don't stop this shit, it becomes a whole thing. Okay, that's why. So yeah, anyways, that's what I have for you, Quinita Watson, though. Like, I really don't have much. And just to be honest, full transparency, I'm kind of feeling fried. So it's time. Like, Count Sacula and the Third Eye, they're often like, they often go like, they're like, they gauge each other pretty well, you know? So they let me know. Confirmation. All right. Well, then let me not say nothing else. You already know. So, anyways, I want to thank you and you and you and you for joining, because you didn't have to be here. You could have been anywhere else. I wanted to say that I truly appreciate you being here. And yes, Adela, they're in sync. They're like, they're like, they're like the band in sync. Bye, bye, bye. Who's that? I don't know. But what was I saying? Anyways, I appreciate you for stopping by and for letting me, you know, read some cards for you if I was able to read some cards for you. But come back tomorrow. We're doing the world famous Unfuck Your Friday. And that's when I'm really on point, is on Fridays. So come on by tomorrow for Unfuck Your Friday. It's going to be somewhere between 5 and maybe 6:30. We'll get on the air, depending. And yeah, we'll have some fun. Because I know a lot of you need to be unfucked. You need a good unfucking. That's what you need. That's what you need. Oh, yeah. So, anyways, thank you, everybody here. Sonia, appreciate you back. Thriller, obviously, the deaconess, Quinita, everybody. Woo woo, the whole fam. I appreciate you guys so much. Thriller from Manila, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. And we will see you tomorrow. Okay. We got some unfucking to do. We're gonna get straight to the unfucking. All right. Quinita, they thank you too. You know what I'm saying? They thank you too. Like, hey, yeah. Smooth on the outside, but pins and needles on the inside. Okay. So good night, everybody. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. Unfuck your Friday. Okay. Just unfuck it. Don't touch it. Just unfuck it. Okay. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. Peace. Have a good night. Get some rest. Let's do it again.